Yo, what is going on, you slackers? I am your host, Slackerz Gaming, bringing you the next episode in our potential newcomer tournament. So, real quick, if you're new to the whole, I guess if you're new to the channel or you're new or just new to the whole tournament, basically I created a tournament of 36 potential newcomers, and each day I upload a matchup from this tournament that we've been doing. Go over a few pros for the characters, and then down in the comments we vote for who we think has the best chance between the two in the matchup to become playable in the upcoming Super Smash Bros. Game for the Switch. And ultimately we find out a winner, and I'm kind of doing the whole thing just to kind of gauge a little bit of interest, see who the top characters are that seem to be I guess who the community really thinks is going to be playable. It's just kind of for me, for you guys, just to kind of, I know it's not a huge, gathering of information. It's a little, little smidgen of the overall info, I guess, but I just wanted to kind of do it for myself, and there's people that seem to be enjoying this as well, so that's cool to see. So, it's a double elimination tournament. You got character has to lose twice, and then they're done. Voting stays open for 1 7-day period, so 1 week. A week after the episode gets uploaded, we figure out the winner, the winner and the loser, and then we move on from there. So, I think that's pretty much all the rules, and we'll get into the first part of the episode, which is going to be the results from last week, which was game number 40. Isabelle from Animal Crossing taking on Impa from the Legend of Zelda series, and it kind of went the way most of you are going to think. Impa 15, Isabelle 33. Now, real quick, the person that tallies up the votes and puts it down in the comments, like the halfway point, again, don't mind at all. It's cool to see somebody else doing it, kind of just see where it is in the halfway point, but you wrote 17 votes for Impa. I went over it twice and I only got 15, so maybe I have to go back over it again. But I went over it twice and I only seen 15 for Impa, so maybe I don't know. I'm just saying maybe you missed, you typed it wrong. I don't know. I only came up with 15, but Impa, no matter what, even if it was 17, Impa did lose 33-15, so Isabelle is moving on. Impa is done from the tournament, sadly. A lot of people pretty much figured, Isabelle's kind of that close to a shoo-in that we can really get. So, I understand it. Echo Fighter makes sense. There's definitely people that, and I'd be on board with it. If Impa got into the game as a playable character, as a new rep for Legend of Zelda, I'm totally down with that. I'd be fine with that. But, Isabelle moved on. So Impa is done. We'll figure out the votes later total. But that brings us to today's matchup, which is game 46, which is the number 9 seed versus the number 10 seed, even though Celica had to replace Chrom. So let's do this, right? Celica and Shadow. Now, this one is a little interesting, right? So Shadow, of course, go over the big stuff. Was an assist trophy. Still have yet to see his assist trophy. Third parties have been now able to, with the Richter Belmont reveal, we've been able to figure out third parties we can have multiple entries from the same series. So I guess Shadow's chances go up, and third parties can be Echo Fighters as well, which Shadow would probably be at least very close to an Echo Fighter, maybe 1 or 2 differences, moveset wise. But Shadow has a great chance to be an Echo Fighter. So, we already know about the main stuff, right? Assist trophy hasn't been seen. There's the Echo Fighter potential, possibility is just there. He's pretty popular. A lot of people have been coming out of the woodworks in the recent months, kind of ever since the Echo Fighter thing became, a legit coined term by Nintendo, Sakurai and his team. And, everyone's going crazy with, everybody, this character should all be Echo Fighters. Shadow, I understand at least, popular from Sega. Sonic was, the second ever third-party character in Smash Bros. Sega, I can see him doing Shadow. There's also the possibility they could do Tails, because if I remember correctly, Tails did better than Shadow voting for third party on the Smash ballot. I mean, it wasn't too much better, but Tails was, I believe, more popular, got more votes for the Smash ballot, so I guess Shadow could be kind of fighting with Tails, but in terms of just Echo Fighters, it'd be so much easier just to go with Shadow, because the whole Knuckles seems to have replaced Shadow for the assist trophy. So, I mean, there's still 10 assist trophies, roughly, I believe, that we have yet to see, and Shadow could, it's a possibility, it still is, but Shadow could be a assist trophy returning, so I'm just throwing that out there. Not a lot of people like to bring that up, but it is a possibility. But Shadow still has a great chance. But moving on to Shadow's opponent, Celica from Fire Emblem series. Celica ended up getting a win, and she had to go immediately to the loser bracket for the tournament, which was kind of sad because it's too late to re-upload a matchup. She ended up taking over for Chrom because Chrom got confirmed, so I had to replace it, and I figured, somebody from Fire Emblem would make the most sense. And Celica, in this case, was, I guess speculated on a few games ago to kind of be the new rep. Definitely has a fan base behind her, but I mean, there's always the argument: is there too many Fire Emblem characters? I mean, to me, I'll say yes, because okay. Let me rephrase that. Right now, there's too many Marths. If we got a little bit more diversity, a little bit more uniqueness to the characters. Again, I know Corrin is kind of hated on, but at least Corrin was unique. It had a different moveset compared to everybody else. So if we got more like that, I'd be okay with that. That would be fine. And I think Celica could kind of, fit into that category per se. So Celica's, a couple games ago, I probably had her at the top of my list for maybe expected characters. Never happened, but this time around, I don't think so. We already got Chrom, as I already said, as an Echo Fighter. There was that potential kind of leak, not a leak, but speculation that Black Knight could be an Echo Fighter of Ike because of the whole background thing. So people think Black Knight got removed. And plus Black Knight did pretty decently on the Smash ballot, so if there's one more newcomer from Fire Emblem that gets into the initial base roster, Black Knight is who it would be, in my opinion, but, this one's kind of easy. Voting-wise, I'm going Shadow. I think there's too many things in Shadow's favor. Celica's just fighting against way too many, just has too many things in her way to be even considered, I think, honestly. She would make a great character. I'm not arguing that, but I think in this particular matchup, Shadow gets my vote easily. I'm probably expecting Shadow to win. Would make the most sense, but you never know. Maybe we get surprised. Who knows? It's happened before. But anyway, that is it for this one. Let me know who you guys got. Shadow the Hedgehog or Celica. Down in the comments. One vote per person. We'll find out the winner next Thursday. So yeah. Speaking of Thursday, it is Thursday today. Duh. The Nintendo Direct. I'm recording this, and as of right now, at least it's still scheduled. Of course, last week they had the tragedy with the earthquake, and they had to delay the Direct and everything. So, of course, prayers and thoughts to everybody over in Japan that had to deal with that earthquake. It was sad, and then some people are getting way out of hand about, oh, Nintendo, why'd you delay? Never mind. That's a different topic. Anyway, hopefully everything does get to go according to plan today, and maybe we get some Smash info. Can't wait. But anyway, that is going to be it for this one. Down in the comments who you got, Shadow or Celica. That is it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed as usual. Hopefully we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.